Alrighty, let's get it started. This is going to be day 3 of recording the Rice Bucket Challenge. Day 5 total. Recorded a video earlier. I didn't do one yesterday. Wasn't feeling too hot. Recorded a video earlier doing it, only to come to find out that the microphone on the new camera I have was not set up properly. So this is day 3 of me recording it, day 5 of the Rice Bucket Challenge, and the second time to doing it today. So here we go. Let's start off with a little spear action to get it going. A little counterclockwise, I guess, grabs, little hand strength action. And then you can splay them open, push it down, and kind of push it down and splay the hands open. And most things work on the hand strength as well as the forearms, because anytime you're messing with your hands, it kind of flexes that as well, puts some tension on the arms. So counterclockwise, do some little curl action. And it's always fun to kind of just get in there and just figure out what works for you, you know? So this is going to be the second time I'm doing this today. I don't know how good that's going to be for recovery, but we'll get through it. Again, I got a new little 4K camera I've had for a while, but I just first time busting it out. Won a Blackstone at work for perfect attendance last year, and sold it to my boss and bought the camera immediately, kind of with a little foresight, knowing that something like this was going to occur. So I'm enjoying it. And what you're going to see in the future is I'm going to throw some golf videos up. Definitely enjoy playing golf. Little cooking videos, some hiking. If you go under my posts on here, I actually do paintings as well. I guess, just splatter art. It's cool. It's kind of like a colored Rorschach test. So eventually, I'm going to drop some clothing that has my paintings as drop them as little textile prints, so it would be like an all over print of my painting for like hat, beanies, bucket hats, probably some trucker hat type dad kind of golf hat little deals, t-shirts, sweatpants, long sleeves, hoodies, socks, and sandals. So it's gonna be fun. I think the clothing brand's gonna be Taurus Management Limited. That's what the channel was initially, but we had to switch it up. That just didn't sound right for a channel name. But yeah, we're going to be a myriad of videos, and I'm from Chicago, so what you're going to see is probably some live streams going up in Chicago and the areas I'm from and where I lived at and different stuff. Because I'm from a certain area, then I went and moved downtown, kind of from the burbs, 45 minutes outside of Chicago, and then when I got kicked out of my crib in high school, I moved in with my grandparents, and that was even closer, like 35 minutes, and there was a metro train for $5 that you could actually, used to be way cheaper, but I think it's like $5-6 now, that you could just hop in and run right down to the city. So, and heck, if you looked old enough, you're good to drink, because you could drink on the train too, so that was kind of crazy back then. I don't really drink anymore at all, actually. Not for any health reasons or this or that. It's just not conducive to me being able to accomplish what I want to accomplish. And I don't know. I don't like to sit and drink and try to retain information. I don't find that too fruitful of an endeavor for myself anyways. Might work for somebody else. Have at it. I'm not knocking it. I have tried it. So, but I'm still not knocking it. If that's what you got to do, go feel free to do so. I'm more of a all natural guy, if you feel what I'm saying. So that's kind of what helps my cognitive functionality is I use a water pipe, and I'll take about a 0.25 with a pinch of some wax and hit that about 6 to 8 times a day. Smoke about 2 grams pre-measured a day of the old herbal essence, and that's how I get my benefits. My feet are severely flat, which causes my knees to lock up, and that in turn makes my hips go out of line, which then makes my spine curve. So I've been going to the chiropractor since I was about 12 years old, on and off. Probably due for a visit. And so I thought everybody was in the amount of pain that I'm in on the daily basis. So I just never really spoke up about it. And come to find out, no, not everybody's in that amount of pain. But that was actually like a good thing for me to kind of endure and persevere over, because I'm very active with my ADHD. I mean, whatever you want to call it, autism and ADHD. So I just like to stay moving. It's like a kind of like physics. The whole, an object in motion stays in motion, an object at rest stays at rest. So I don't know if that's the exact quote, but close enough. And that's just, I feel like we're just particles in motion, so we are physics, you know, in practice. But yeah, so there's a little golf course over here about 30 minutes or so in the same county that I live in, and it's ridiculously cheap. It's like $85 a month for a membership, so plus $14 I think it is or so for cart fees for 18 holes. So I mean, you can't, in comparison to the rest of the country where the minimum average round on an okay golf course is about $50, $85 a month for unlimited golf plus cart fee, you know, got to pay cart fees on top of that is not bad at all. I mean, it's not the best course, but it gets you, you know, gives you your fix and get out there and hit some shots. It's not like pool table greens and just pristine fairways or anything like that. There's a lot of undulation since we're out in the mountains, and but it's fun. It's enjoyable. You get out there, you play with your friends, your family, and other members out there. You know, there's fun little tournaments and league play and stuff like that to get involved with. Not a huge gambler, but you can also do a little bit of that if you're feeling like putting some money in for some skins. It's not really a gamble because it's legal. Like, you can, gambling is like cards and everything like that, but if you wager on a game of skill that you're actually involved in, it's legal in the state of Virginia. So you can actually play skins and it's not illegal to play for money. So I always thought that was a cool little tidbit of information. Playing cards and playing for money is illegal because it's a game of chance. But a game of skill like basketball, you can bet on. So you can play against another. Not betting on a basketball game, that's chance. The game of skill is you actually involved in it. So rice bucket action. Really enjoying it. But yeah, I look forward to try to drop some more videos, do some more rants, and kind of get in more in depth. You know, I want to try to start doing some lives for some interaction and ideas on subject matter. I mean, I could rant for days about conspiracies, but I don't necessarily want to go down that avenue. It's not great for anybody and kind of makes you look a little Alex Jonesy, and nobody's really trying to get Charlie Kirk in this day and age for, you know, speaking on some stuff. But ideally, what I would like to do through this channel is get some land, some animals, start growing crops, and just start moving people here. What I'm going to do is get multiple properties and plots of land so you can have like transitional areas. So see if, you know, hey, you want to come out here and do this? Let's see if it's for you. And kind of have like a step down program, step up program, however you want to look at it, and kind of show people how to care about themselves and others, how to be an individual with inside of a community, how to cook for yourself, just how to, you know, kind of like break down what we do here and what the purpose of the whole program is. I don't really want to call it a program. More of just like a getaway where you can achieve actual freedom, because once you have the resources, you're no longer dependent on the stores, and once that occurs, it's it's game over for the system, and you have the resources you need, and then you're in control, because money, they're just printing that stuff like it's going out of style at this point. So who knows when that's gonna come to light for everybody. But yeah, like to have a little togetherness, kind of, start bringing things to light for individuals. Like, hey man, it's cool that you have a $10 million mansion, but you could have bought 1,000 acres worth of property, a couple hundred cattle, and help sustain your friends for the rest of your life and your people that you care about. I think that's way more gratifying than having a house that you pay $3,000 a month electric bill on that you're hardly ever at. What's the point of that? So you could say, I have that? Ooh, great. Do you though? Because you're not even there enjoying it. And how much, even if you were at your 10,000 square foot home every day, how much of that are you actually occupying? What's the purpose of it? Just to be like, yeah, I got a grand room. Look at this dining room. Get the heck out of here, dude. I really could care less. But yeah, this is a little rice bucket rant. I'm probably going to try to go live around 9 o'clock. The video and editing and everything quality will improve as we go. Yeah, in the future, definitely going to be looking for a cameraman or somebody who has a little bit of insight to be able to help further this cause, because anyone that's down for the cause and is believing in what we got going on is definitely going to, reap the benefits in this arena here. So, appreciate you guys. For anyone tuning in, like, share, subscribe if you've been here this long, and tell your friends. Have a good one. Rice Bucket Rant out.